I Am Number 4 by Pittacus Lore is filled with many connections, including a text-to-world connection and a text-to-self connection. I Am Number 4 is very similar to the apartheid that occurred in South Africa. The apartheid was a political and social system while it was under white minority rule. This was used in the 20th century from 1948 to the early 1990s. Similarly, the discrimination towards one group of people by another is very much alike to the Mogadorians having control and overruling the people of Lorien in the novel. This novel revolves around the central issue and conflict between the Mogadorians and the people of planet Lorien. Additionally, the Mogadorians are competing for the same planet and the resources that are present in that area. However, in order to do that, they must demolish all Loriens and take over. The following quote on page 9 tells us how intense the battle is between the Mogadorians and the people of Lorien. The conflict is between one entire species versus another with different beliefs. Furthermore, this fear of being killed is frightened by many Loriens, similar to how people of color were cautious to not disobey the rules that white people had set. The quote above provides insight on how gruesome the apartheid was and what effect it had on people of color. Moreover, the rules set by white people, such as different facilities for both groups, had to be respected by people of color. Otherwise, they would be brutally beaten, just like how the Mogadorians treated the Loriens. As a result, the central issue in the novel is similar to the apartheid in the real world. Another connection I have been able to make is a text-to-self connection with John. In the novel, John is having to constantly move from one location to another to ensure he successfully avoids his fate from the Mogadorians who are out to kill him. As a result of John's inevitable fate, he is required to create new friends and adapt quickly to each new lifestyle he acquires. For example, the two quotes highlighted in red on page 15 and 17 showcases how John truly feels about moving from place to place so frequently. Similarly, as a child, our family moved often, and so I was constantly making new friends in each place we moved into. It has been difficult to make new friends and say goodbye to the old ones. Unfortunately, often the contact was lost with friends in past locations, although my memories of them were still treasured. I feel that I can relate with John's feelings as he had had trouble with fitting in with others and has become exhausted of the idea of having to move so often, never staying long enough in one place to make real friends. In conclusion, I Am Number 4 includes multiple connections, including the text-to-world and text-to-self connection, along with many others that one can make during the novel.